Little Twitch stream. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's new, little Twitch stream? Whoa, 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 whoa. All right, we're live. People can see us. They can hear us. They can smell us.
Quick.
Why did you say quick?
I said that was quick. You're like, we're going to go live. And then you're like, bam, we're live.
Yeah, I mean, ain't no time like the present. As Jeff is.
Yeah.
I can do that to Jeff. I can. It's a side.
Oh my god.
Oh
my
night.
god.
This is the whole night right here.
Some of us didn't bring our backgrounds, obviously, but you're all holding down the fort for us.
We are. We're holding that fort. Like a baby underwater. We're holding that fort. All right.
Baby,
Wait,
nope.
Is the baby doing a fort save? Is that
Yeah, that's what I was thinking was happening. Like, is that where we are?
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
I think so.
It's just a new way that I have been decided I want to be a terrible father here recently.
No.
So whenever the children need to like shake something, like, oh, you got to shake the ketchup before you pour it out. I'm like, oh, you gotta shake that, like to, my younger child, like, you gotta shake that, buddy. You gotta shake it like a baby, and then you can pour the ketchup out.
My God.
Cletus approves this message.
Ashley has not told me to stop yet, so I have free reign.
For now.
Let me make sure she's not watching. And that's what Bert comes into. Yes, it is, Bert.
Yep.
Yes, it is. Oh, she is in chat. Oh dear.
Oh no.
There she is.
That's fantastic.
That's what you get.
All right, people. We're here to play.
Oh, is him's a bad dad?
Yes,
Oh
he
my
is.
God.
Oh, my Lanta. I didn't know we were using that voice today. The vapors. Ooh. All right. So we're playing the thing. We're playing Dark Trails. We're running through the adventure. Rime of the Frostmaiden. Instead of it being set in Icewind Dale, it's set in Alaska because Dark Trails is a DCC-based Weird West game set shortly after the Civil War. Well, Ashley, you just haven't been paying close enough attention to the words that I say. So yeah, we're gonna play a game. We're gonna do a thing. I guess let's go through and do introductions. I think maybe. I'm Chuck. You're on my fucking channel. I don't need to introduce anything else. Dan, say words.
Words. I'm Dan. I'm playing the Glint, our gunslinger, and yeah, I don't know. Come check out all the cool stuff everybody else has got going on: zines, drawing, podcasts, other channels. So let's get stuff here.
Yeah. Brendan.
Hi, I'm Jeff with the Adventures in Lollygagging. No, I'm Friendon, and I draw stuff on the internet. And you could find me at twitch.tv/Friendon, and that's where I do that thing, often with Jen, and we get up to some hijinks, and it's fun. That's it. And I'm with Defenders of Kobold, like Dan, and all the rest of the good stuff.
Did you say who you're playing?
I am playing, I never do this. This is the first time I've forgotten to ever mention my character. I play Kai Jewel, who is a tiny little kobold wizard who casts enlarge on himself to become a kaiju. And that's kind of what I'm doing here. I want to get big and I want to bash things.
There you go. There you go. Jake.
I am Jake with the Defenders of Kobold, and I will be playing the Olympian, who is I guess you could say a time-traveling spirit who inhabits the bodies of the living to aid the spirits of the departed.
Brendan. How is it backwards?
Wait, what? What did I miss?
He's doubting that you're Jeff.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I do tell lies about being Jeff. I'm sorry.
Especially on tax forms. Speaking of Jeff.
I am Friendon. I am a supremely hardworking, talented artist. Do a variety of things on the internet. You can find me wherever Friendons are sold. And now I'll tell the truth because this is disappointing. I'm gonna bring it down a bit and say I actually am Jeff, Adventures in Lollygagging, play various games on the internet, twitch.tv/lollygaggers, and I am playing Mama Purdy, who is a big old powerful balladeer woman who likes to play her little like washing sheet and her drinks a lot of booze from a magical jug, all that kind of thing. And I think I saved a Lynthian last time just by going shakety shakety, shakety shakety. That was my contribution last week.
I think you did. It was wonderful.
It was glorious.
Glorious. Jen.
Hey, I'm Jen. I'm a defender of Kobold, and you can find me with all these folks playing games. Actually, tomorrow night, friend and I are going to be on Goodman Games doing X-Crawl Brooklyn, so that's going to be really fun. We dress up for that, so this though Brendan's not already dressed up for this. And additionally, how soon do you think we're going to have the zine out, Ray?
Well, let me finish this delicious piece of bacon.
Okay.
Well, I'll go ahead and answer since I'm actually friending.
That's true. You're friending for tonight, and I'm
okay.
Jeff.
And
so.
soon. I think
Okay.
as soon as we're gonna go with. Yeah.
That's accurate.
Okay, so
Yeah.
this issue is Jeremy dies in the end, and so you'll be able to see Jeremy dying in the end in just a couple days, maybe. And tonight I'm playing Hattie, who is a Tommy knocker, so she real dead. She dual wields sledgehammers and attempts to find children for Cletus to adopt. And that's my character.
Wait, there's gonna be more of them?
There's
Hopefully.
always more.
Oh God.
If
Where
you're-
there are parents, there's a future child for Cletus.
Apparently.
Boo!
you boo that. Of all the things, that's the one that you boo.
Why
Boo
not?
this
Why
man.
not? Why not? Jeremy, tell us about yourself and your children.
Well, my children are wonderful people, nothing like me. I'm the random asshole that these people tolerate throughout the week. Yeah, I do a podcast called The Flutecast, and I'm gonna be playing a redneck monk named Cletus Calloway Redding. He's a little bitty man, the big name, and an even bigger chip on his shoulder. Now, he's not adopting no goddamn child. I'll throw that child in a lake. I'll throw all the children in lakes, even if they're frozen, especially if they're frozen. Give me your responsibility.
I imagine you like throwing the child and it lands in a pile of snow and it's like, Papa, I loved that, and like runs back to you. Like, yeah, perfect.
Melissa, if Cletus is doing it right, yes.
Yeah, they're gonna go build snowmen and then sing some songs, and boy, it's gonna be great.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a Disney movie on our hands. with
Yeah.
Cletus.
So Cletus goes outside with a child and a knife, and he's like, "I'm gonna make some snow angels."
Ah,
Ooh.
I
No.
I
love
see
it.
it shaking
There's a
like a baby
Jeremy.
doesn't sound so bad anymore, right?
There's a Jeremy chuckle for the night. I always appreciate those.
One.
It's one Jeremy chuckle for the night.
All right. So you all ended up here in this part of Alaska called 10 Towns. You were hired by a woman named Hlyn. And I've got, players. Like I said, if you go into the journal section and you look at the NPCs, you can see these names. And feel free to take notes in there. You all have rights, edit rights to it. You were hired by a woman named Hlyn Trollbane. There's a serial killer running around 10 Towns. And she wants you to find him. And she offered you all $100. She gave you 25 down, $100 at the end of it if you find out who's doing it and put a stop to him. In your investigation so far, you traveled from the city of Bremen, where you started, to Targos, and we find ourselves in Caer Dineval. Now, in Targos, we were introduced to Cletus's not child, whose father is dying on a mountain, and you all offered to go rescue this child's father off the mountain to keep Cletus from having to accept any additional responsibility. On your way, you got the idea to stop by these weird hill things that all the murder, you took a map and you put all the murder locations, and this weird set of hills was right in the middle of all of them. And you went and checked it out, and you all almost died. Until you didn't, and I was disappointed, but you all made it, so congratulations. As After that, you traveled to Caer Dineval, this tiny little town that's on the way to Kelvin's Cairn. You roll into town, you talk to someone, they're like, yeah, we don't have an inn. It closed down a long time ago. If you're wanting a safe place to stay for the night, you can stay in the castle. And everything will be, yeah, you can just stay there for the night. Everything's good. Although there's a cult that lives in the castle, so have fun with that. So you go to the castle, you're greeted by a young lad who is given the name Kennel Boy, because he is the young lad that takes care of the kennels.
Someday he hopes to be a kennel man.
Yeah. If he doesn't get thrown into a frozen lake by Cletus, he might just get that dream.
I will ride a yeet table. I'll use my D die for it.
We went over this. It's a yeet die.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. You met with the mayor of town, this old, not really there, not so much capable of speech or feeding themselves or movement, but Kennel Boy's taking good care of them. And then you met the cultists who all came out. They were all dressed in Adidas tracksuits. They were very weird, a little bit cold to you. I like that you showed up in uniform, though, Jen.
I left my chains at home, though.
Oh, okay.
I'm at home. I just don't know where they are.
Probably in the dungeon.
Oh, my Lanta. Oh,
Or
my
like
Lanta.
Like where my other tracksuits are?
The cult dungeon.
Oh, the cult dungeon. I was just like,
Oh.
Dan, you're not supposed to out someone else of having a sex dungeon. Like,
No. Like just the cult dungeon. It's where the cookies get
I am
made.
Someone
happy.
else?
It's bad form. It's bad form on
It is.
FetLife.
Excuse me, someone else?
Yeah. Like, I'm glad that you're proud of your sex dungeon there, Dan, but you can't just be outing other people's.
There's a reason that when Jake was sauced the other night and he said he had to beat the man to be the man, he picked Dan. And it's the S&M dungeon.
No. Story's getting built.
Do you guys have a swing in yours?
No, I had one of those door-mounted ones, but it was on a hollow door, and I just went right through the thing, man.
I have a tire swing in mine. Like, actually, it's just,
I like
it's just a
how
playground.
this. Hey, Adam, I like how this
It's
is
a playground.
escalating.
I mean, you can call it a playground.
So now we're going to go into the cult sex dungeon and we're going to have a cool Jackie Chan setting fight where we use their toys against them.
Yeah.
It's going to be great.
Yeah.
Do we have to do our own stunts, though?
You do. We don't have the budget for stunt people.
And we also don't have hand sanitizer. So there's a little bit of risk.
We don't have Jackie Chan.
We also don't have Jackie
We're
Chan.
missing a lot of things.
We do have the son of Bruce Lee, though, but he's dead, and I don't think his corpse will be much help. So.
Oh my God. You know what? It's always going to be too soon, okay? It's always going to be too soon for The Crow, okay? It's always too soon.
Such a good movie, too.
The soundtrack. I listened to that soundtrack on repeat when it came out. Can't rain all the time, chat.
Okay. So
Movies
yeah.
have great soundtracks. Even the bad Crow movies.
Yeah.
So
So
are we gonna stay in this castle with these weird freaking people that just left the room, or are we getting out of here?
actually, if I remember correctly, according to my notes, Hattie just snuck out of the room and was following them.
What the hell is
Seems
that?
right.
I was.
That's right. I remember we were doing the telephone thing. That's right. We were whispering to
Yes.
each other, and Mama Purdy didn't get the message.
It was wonderful.
I totally remember now. Sorry.
So, Hattie, these cultists leave the room and you slip out after them. If I remember correctly, you rolled well on your stealth check. If you didn't, we're just going to say you did.
Yeah.
You follow them through this old drafty castle. They're walking in single file, and they all go into this room. They go up a couple, floors, levels, whatever you want to call it, building stuff. How far back are you hanging out when you're watching them?
How far spaced apart are they normally?
They're pretty close. Like, like kids walking in a line down a hallway at school.
I'd probably like walk in line with them. Like I'd be as close to them as they are to each other.
Okay, sure.
I want to just look like I'm here. Like I joined it. I did it.
Sure.
I'm here.
You're in
So
line for
you-
your Adidas suit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that's great. You follow them.
It's actually a DDAC. It's All Day I Dream About Cults, is what the abbreviation is.
Oh, okay. Okay. So they eventually head, into this room, nice looking door. The room opens up and it's illuminated by a nice fire in the fireplace. It's nice and toasty warm. And as you enter, you see a well-dressed looking, and you recognize him as Tiefling, standing by the fire. And as all of the cultists enter, the first one speaks to this person. Kadroth, we've done as you've asked, and we've lured one of them here. And they all stop, and they turn and look at you.
And I turn around and look behind me to see if there's anybody behind me.
The tiefling in his southernly drawl. Now, come in, my dear. You ain't got nothing to be worried about over here. Why don't you come on in? I want to have a few words with you. Here in a second,
Okay.
I'll have you go ahead and go down and get your party members and have them come on up, and we can all have a nice conversation.
Okay.
And he'll send some Kool-Aid with you for us all.
So I'd like to posit that this is Colonel Cinders, and he runs KFTs, which are Kentucky Fried Tieflings.
That's great. Absolutely great.
Oh my God, he's a tiefling himself.
He is. He's a tiefling cannibal.
Kentucky Fried Tieflings, though.
Well, times are hard in Alaska. You
Times are hard.
And he's in a cult. What do you expect?
Have you seen Ravenous? Yeah.
Oh,
Mhm.
I have not seen the appropriate version.
I know,
of
that's why I
Ravenous.
brought it up, because there's a story.
All right.
Kentucky Fried Troll Meats.
Oh my gosh. So come on in and have a seat. I'd like to have a few words with you, if you wouldn't mind.
Okay. I come in and I have a seat.
He sits down next to you. He's like, "Oh, can I get you a drink? Like, I got some fantastic spirits, some fresh brandy."
I don't really drink or eat.
Well, that's fine. More for me. I won't complain one bit.
It's not what my kind do.
Okay, that sounds like a bait for a conversation, but I got words I want to say, so let's just keep powering through it.
Can he not tell that I'm can he not tell that I'm undead? Like, can he not tell that I'm like a
probably can.
revenant?
He probably
Okay.
can.
Okay.
So, listen, my master, he has given me the knowledge that your little group and my little group here, we have got something in common, something that we could both be working together on.
Textiles.
It is not textiles, although I do like myself a nice corduroy jacket. So,
I'm a hatter. Would you like a hat to go along with that?
I would
That
love a corduroy
jacket?
hat. You gotta, make room for these. And he points to his, horn. He's like, I'm a bit of a horny boy, if you get what I mean.
Yes, I've made hats for tieflings before. I understand completely.
Ah, yes, because it is commonplace in this world.
Is it?
I don't know.
Okay. We'll go with it.
So, your little group and my little group, well, for us, it is an enemy. For you, it is a future enemy. And I think that, we should be on good terms. Good terms.
Who's this future enemy?
Well, I have not, I have been asked to, well, I'll just tell you. Have you ever heard of a term called chud?
Oh. Well, let's assume that I haven't.
It is a cannibalistic humanoid underground dweller. There is a new group here in Tin Towns I don't know what their motivation is, but my master is dead set against their well-being. And the information I have been given, you will come across these and they will be foes of yours as well.
What do they do to us in the future?
I don't know. Something.
What's my stamina score in the future?
I don't listen. I don't
So
know
many times
everything.
I've died.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, okay.
You made him stammer with that one.
Well, listen, you're asking me shit that I just don't have answers to.
What are you asking of me right now?
Well, what I'm asking is for us to just be on friendly terms. Nothing more, nothing less. I do have a bit of information. My group was, they were going to go take care of this later. But maybe if you're wanting a preview, have you, here in town, there's an old inn that's ramshackled and closed down.
Yes.
And I have heard information that maybe some of these chuds have been dwelling there. If you want to take a look at yourself and see what, you've got in store in your future, maybe you should, you and your crew go check it out. Be ready for a fight, though.
Can I do a roll to kind of scrutinize and see if I think what he's saying is, if he's telling me the truth?
Sure thing. Give me charisma.
Okay. Wow, I'm terrible. I got a 9.
Sure. So I'll tell you that's enough. You don't necessarily feel like he's being deceptive. You get the feel like this in general. He's just kind of a slimy dude, but here.
Oh, cool.
And he's like, but more importantly, and I think this is going to be what helps us out a little bit more, and your group and my group being friends. And this is, if you check out that tavern, that old inn that closed down, that is entirely on you. No pressure from me. But in hopes of us being friends, I'm going to show you all the map for Caer Dineval. The old tavern is called Denev's Rest.
Mm-hmm.
That's where we believe they're hiding at. We haven't gone to check them out yet. But here's what I propose. First off, I'm going to give you a bunch of goddamn money. Second off, I'm going to give you a bounty. Any of these chuds, they've got these big giant beards on them. You go get me a big old chud beard. I'll give you $20 for each one.
Wow.
But right off the bat, here's $120. That's a 20 for each of you and all of your compatriots.
I would not do this. I'm just joking about this. I pocket all of it but $20 and I say, oh, look, he gave us $20. That's not what I would do. Just the thought crosses.
Oh, it's what you want to do.
The thought crosses. Patty thinks about all the good textiles she could buy and all the hats she could make with $120.
Time we go shopping and you'd have a whole bunch of money, we'd be like,
I'm about to go down to the fashion district of Caer Dineval.
Listen, I have
comes out wearing
played.
6 hats, one on top of the other. Like,
yes, I was about to say something.
She's getting a little ahead of herself with that thing.
Oh, no.
I can't say anything because I was going to say I've played multiple characters, but no, I've only played one character. But I played that one character multiple times who has done that to party members. So it's just taking their money of like, I'm just going to keep it safe for you.
Keep it safe.
Yes, it's a common occurrence.
Yeah.
It's pretty funny.
Well, I'd like to ask if I could go get the rest. I was like, this seems like after he hands me the $120, I'm not particularly smart. And so I feel like this is maybe I'm punching above my weight right now. And like, I feel like I should go get the rest of the party.
Sure thing. Do you want to get them or you want me to send one of my friends here down to get them instead?
I'll go get him real quick. Okay. I'll be right back.
All right. You remember the way back up?
Do I?
Sure.
Okay. Yes, I do.
All right.
Like, is this
Judge,
a trick
tell
question?
Tell me.
I come down and I let everybody know and say like, the guy is a tiefling. He's kind of a very southern gentleman, and he's also willing to pay us money to go kill some chuds in the area, and so I think we should all talk to him. I show you all the money. I'm like, he gave me a lot of money.
It's weird.
Jeremy, you're muted.
Look here, money's great, but you know what money's not going to do? It's not going to save that boy's father. So Hell no. Unless they're willing to take over this here. And he takes out a crumpled piece of paper. If they'll take this on, fine.
This
I don't think
adoption
it's proper to barter with Kagan's life like that. He chose you to be his father.
The
In case
hell
his
he
father
did.
can't be found.
That rotten ass bugbear lady did. You are rotten. You know you're rotten. Look at it. Your pinky fingernail just fell off right now. Don't hide it. I saw it.
It's my magical corruption, and she's undead. Like, we can't help it.
Look, I respect you. You know, you and yours, and I assume there's some beautiful
I bet-
bugbear undead culture out there that I respect. But you did shove that paper upon me unfairly.
Cletus, I need you to cool your jets. With this amount of money, you could pay someone to take that boy.
I shouldn't have to pay anybody to take the boy. I shouldn't
You
have
could
to take him in
pay
the first
someone
place.
to take the boy. Okay, so let's get upstairs. I think I remember the way, and let's find Kadroth.
I need
Kadroth.
to-
Oh, Caddy.
You have to pay the dad. You have to pay the cad to be the dad.
Play
is
the
what it
dad to
is.
be the dad.
You
I
have to
bet
pay the cad to be the dad.
All right, let's go.
I hate you all so much.
Maybe they'd be willing to recruit a child to their cult at the right price.
Oh my god. It's not
Yeah, that's
daycare.
fine.
Children
Daycare.
already like Kool-Aid.
Yeah. Cult care.
here.
I mean, they've already got one handling the kennels, so why not?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you go.
that-
He could have a friend. You know,
That room
He-
over there is so marked it says Slay Care right on it.
yeah.
I start making my way back up to Caddy. I make my way back up to Caddy.
Plus, I bet they got all sorts of great Kool-Aid drinks for the kids too.
I'm shaking my head as I walk up.
So do y'all head up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would go, yeah.
Okay.
Maybe they
Oh,
even
we
got
also all have
active
$20 each because he gave us 120, so we each get 20 buckaroos.
And as you all enter, there's enough chairs for everyone. Greetings, my friends, greetings. If your friend hasn't been so kind to pass along my name, it is Kadroth, and I am the leader of my little band of friends here. Well, you can call us the Knights of the Black Sword. And I would like us to be good friends. Good friends. That's why I gave y'all money. And you know, a time in the future, if you come across my enemies, who I believe will end up being your enemies, and if you ever need help, you're free to call upon it. And if we ever get a good lead on taking out some more of these mutual enemies, we'll gladly pass it along. And also, I don't know if you told about it, any of these chuds you come across, you bring me their beard, I'll give you a crisp $20 bill.
He's like,
Yeah, just ta-ta. So crisp.
He cuts a tomato with it.
impressive.
I don't see what could possibly be wrong with this. The man with all the money is telling us to go kill the people who live in the abandoned inn, who are likely poor.
I hold
This
up the crumpled
seems
piece
all-
of paper at him.
Oh God.
What is this?
Oh,
let
God.
me get my reading eyes on. I don't see so
You're
good.
gonna take ownership of that.
He puts on his little glasses. This is a form for adoption. You have a son, my friend.
The hell I do.
So what do you want me to
I'm
do?
gonna give you my 20 and that piece of paper.
Listen, you please keep that $20 bill. It is fine. If this boy is that much of an inconvenience to you, we'll gladly look after him here in our friendly little group. He will be treated well. It will give Kennel Boy a friend.
Wow, this
Points
is a
to
good
a
day.
torture rack in the corner, like he'll even have his own bed.
Well, that makes my day. I want to go chop some beards.
Now they can be Kennel Brothers.
He'll
Super
He'll-
Kennel Brothers.
never be able to join our group as one of us, but we'll still keep good care of him until adulthood and send him on his way.
Can you get him like a green jumpsuit to wear?
Maybe we'll get him, some knockoffs or something like that. But now listen, you're talking about them jumpsuits. Don't worry about them jumpsuits. They were all just doing calisthenics before dinner, and they're too lazy to change into their proper clothing.
Probably better off to see them in their in their tracksuits.
Now, is there anything else I could do for you? Ask. I'm happy to answer questions.
This is where we can learn what the nature of their organization is, or just,
So these here, these cannibals, are they regular cannibals, or are they more like our bugbear friend here?
They are. Well, they aren't undead like your bugbear friend. They are an offshoot of the dwarven kin. They're a foul creature that look to see towards the death of all surface dwellers. And I do not yet know what their intention is. They just recently started showing up. But if I ever find out, I will gladly share that information with you.
no,
Is anybody else a dwarf, by the way? In the group?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I've been called one, but that's just offensive. I'm not sure if that's racist or not.
They call you a mental dwarf because of a size thing, which is offensive, Cletus. It's not nice.
Yeah, I feel like stabbing something tonight.
Okay.
All right, listen. That's all. Like I said, every beard you bring me, I'll give you a $20 bill. We are going to do the adventure and wrecking of an economy here.
Does Mama Purdy have a beard?
Mama Purdy ain't got no beard. Nope.
Okay.
I mean, my hair's set up in such a way where you can't tell, but that don't mean nothing.
You've got like a hair babushka. You tie your hair together at the bottom.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Deadpan, that's how I deliver that information.
You want me to go kill some dwarves? All right. Won't be the first time.
Won't be the last. Anyway,
Wonderful.
if you don't have questions, I'd be happy to show you to your rooms for the night. And you're always welcome. If you need a place to stay, you're always welcome to come on through, until, it's such a time that it's fruitful for us to end our relationship, or if you, offend my master in some way, which I do not foresee, then, you're always welcome here.
Are you
I
able
have
to tell
two
us who
questions.
your master is or what might offend him?
That was one of them, yes.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
my
sorry.
my master is Levistus, one of the archdukes of hell, frozen in ice for all of eternity.
Okay.
That is a very, very heavy silence there. What did you all expect? This is a cult, my friends.
Yeah. I mean, it's all checks out.
Which
I mean,
leads to
that-
my second question. Why are you called the Knights of the Black Sword?
Well, because my master, Levistus, wields a black sword, and we are his loyal knights, serving his will while his body is imprisoned by the devil.
I mean, I gotta say, that's a lot more literal than I thought it was gonna be. I thought like maybe it was an allegory or metaphor or something. That's quite literal. Quite literal.
Now the what?
The gory part you understand, Mama Purdy.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, your master
Yep,
is a devil
yep,
put in an ice cube
yep,
by another devil.
yep. That is
Okay.
the short of it. Absolutely correct.
What
So
would
he's
offend-
kind of
Go ahead.
he's kind of like a Long Island iced tiefling.
Oh my god.
That was good.
That was good.
Uh,
Yeah.
That's a pretty sweet pun.
I don't know how you follow that. It's a real problem.
I'll tell you how I follow that. I follow with alcohol, man. I can't just.
I got drinks here. And he points to a dry bar he has in the corner with, a couple of choice looking bottles. Like, feel free to get you a drink. I'll pour it for you if you want.
It's all right. I brought my own. I
That's
carry
great.
booze everywhere.
That's great. Anyway, there's no other questions. I will show you to your rooms, and yeah, I'm happy to sit and spend the hours just jawing away.
Yeah. I, for one, could probably use a little rest before I go get some beards gathered up.
All right. So yeah, they escort you all to your rooms. Each of you has a nice room. They've got a fireplace going in each room, so it's nice and toasty warm in there. You know, big plush beds.
I specifically don't recall if we've had a chance to recover health or not yet since our troll encounter. So
Probably not. No.
might
All
be a
right.
good opportunity for
Well,
that.
you all came here for an
Directly after
opportunity
that.
to recover health. Yeah. Is anyone doing anything? Y'all retiring for the night?
No, man, I think I'm good.
I'm ready to gain some HP, I think. Cletus, how about you?
Yeah, I'm gonna just dream some hateful dreams.
Do you recover like all your health with a rest?
We're gonna say yes.
Okay. Otherwise, Mama Purdy could have marinated y'all with a song before you went to bed.
Oh hell, man! I mean, I love your music.
So, because I will just pull out the washboard,
Yeah.
shakey, 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 and then
Oh my god, I forgot about the shakety shakies.
Yes.
Oh man,
I'll never forget about the shakety shakety.
man, that's the good one, man. You just gotta shake, shake, shake.
It's this
Shake your purdy.
Shake your
Oh.
party.
Purdy.
Oh my god.
Purdy.
Shake your purdy.
basically you get 2 HP, and then you can go, while you're sleeping or before you sleep.
Wonderful.
So I read this. This is kind of a question, Chuck, for you. As a Tommy knocker, the only way that I can heal myself is by spending time patching myself up, because essentially I don't heal. I mostly just hold my body together. So I would assume that sleep doesn't really do much for me, right?
No, it
Okay,
does not.
okay.
No.
I stay up and stay watch. I don't sleep.
There you go. Are you injured?
Nope.
Okay. Yeah. You stay watch for the night.
There we are.
In the morning, Kennel Boy comes and knocks on each of your doors and summons you all down for breakfast. You've got actually some eggs fried up. You got a little bit of it's really salty. It's probably salt cured, but some nice bacon fried up along with it. Some kind of harder flatbread. But yeah, it's a worthwhile breakfast. And yeah. Anything else you're doing in the morning? You're ready to set out? And if you're ready to set out, are you going to go check out the tavern with the creatures? Or are you going to go try and rescue that kid's dad?
I think the kid's dad lost priority really quickly after Cletus unloaded him on the Colt.
I mean, I will admit, I feel like we probably should go try and take care of the dad. I mean, look, I'm an asshole, and I don't want that child, but I don't want him to lose his dad.
He's already lost one, Cletus.
He's already lost 2, Cletus.
I grab your gun and I throw it down the side of the mountain.
I don't have a gun.
No, our gunslinger.
Oh.
It's okay. I just
Glenn's
kind of
gun is
and
gone.
it comes right back to me.
Oh, snap. All right. Which direction you going?
Let's see. Where's that little map?
So if you're all on the map, let me make sure you're all actually, yeah, you're on the map. You're all where the DOK logo is, down here.
Okay.
Your path up the mountain will take you through the next town, Caer Konig, and then you can make the track up Kelvin's Cairn to see if you can find this kid's dad.
Okay.
Is that the plan?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm open to things. I'm just, if you ask,
Don't-
push come to shove. That's my thought.
We can always check the inn on our way back.
Yeah.
That's fair. So yeah, you make the trek. It's a dark, blistering cold summer morning, which should be bright and somewhat warm. You make it to Kaer Konig. It's, fairly early in the morning, which still, because there's no sun, it's still dark out. As you move into town, I actually have a little map that I can show you all. As you come into town, you come in from the south. As you're kind of walking through town, there's only a couple of people here and there that you see, and they all kind of just scowl, give you dirty looks here and there, and go about their business. You definitely get the feeling that the people that see you aren't thrilled that strangers are here. And they all kind of give you a stink eye as you pass on through.
Basically the normal reaction.
Yeah, pretty much.
I like this place. They kind of look like me. Because she's got like a consistent stink eye.
There you go.
Give a stink eye right back.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah. So as you're making your way through town, you've heard here in town that the Frozen Far Expeditions is here. That's where, if you need travel and supplies or anything like that, Frozen Far is the place to find it. You would also know that there is a road leaving kind of from the northwest of town, and that'll take you up towards the mountain, Kelvin's Cairn.
Would there be some supplies we would know that we would probably want to pick up before we start that way?
You all have, your cold gear. What's that?
Do you have any climbing gear or anything like that?
Probably not necessarily climbing gear. You've got snowshoes, you've got cold weather, bundled up outfits, but as far as like rope, pittance, climbing stuff like that, a grappling hook, probably not. So that would be something you would need to go look at Kaer Konig for.
Sounds like something we'd probably want to invest in a little bit.
And I get mixed up on some of these names. I apologize. Is Kaer Konig the same place that has the old inn that maybe has the cannibals in it?
No, that was the last town you were in. Kaer Denival. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I get them mixed up.
That's fine. They all sound the same. If I would have wanted to deviate this a little bit more from the map, I would have given it names that, fit an Alaska frontier town a little better.
There's Dinnervale and Conan
There's
what I'm
Conan and Dinnervale.
Yeah. Kodak and
So is that where you're heading? Sure.
seems
All right, as you're cutting through town, you see a rather odd sight, and you see a particular kind of person that's actually pretty rare anywhere in the world, let alone here. You all see looks like a dragon man. You've heard about him before, called Dragonborn. Standing there, leaning kind of against a building real heavy, a bottle in one hand, no shirt on, just pissing in the snow, weaving just a little bit. It becomes very apparent that this giant dragon of a man is drunk as shit at, like 11 a.m.
My stars.
Good on you.
Man after my own heart.
I believe the traditional greetings, Fus Roda, that we're supposed to say to them.
He hears you all commenting on it, and he turns around. He's like, travelers. Hi. Oh, wait. Well, no, I'm the mayor around here. My name is Trovis. Oh. Hang on a second. All right, I'm fine. Thought I was going to throw up, but I didn't. What brings you to my lovely little town?
Oh, I think we're mostly passing through on our way up to the mountain to find some people who went up that way a little while back.
I don't need to pass out. Look, I'm all right.
Yeah, man, you look fine. You're good. Hell, man, you need an
Mhm.
extra sip? Hair of the dog?
You need a seat, and I take the chair off my back, and I.
Oh, that's just what I need there. And he sits down in it, and he's wobbling like he almost rolls out of the chair once or twice. Oh, you're going up the mountain. All right. That's great. I went up the mountain once. Cold.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and it's a mountain too. I didn't know if you knew that.
God, that's great to know. Wasn't sure, but now I know.
If you were somebody who had a much less consistent body temperature, what all sort of artifacts would you take along on a trip up the mountain?
Artifacts? I don't know about artifacts. I might take some climbing gear.
Anything else in particular?
I don't know, some food, probably some booze. If you head over to the goods store, the place with the store where they sell stuff, just tell them you need climbing gear and they'll set you up. They got like kits already put together. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
thank you very kindly. I gotta say, this town is lovely, and the mayor is a very helpful man here.
Hey, wait a second. As mayor, it's my job to give you a tour.
Oh boy.
You wanna,
Is that required?
I don't think so. I thought I remember reading it somewhere one time.
Hmm.
How long is this gonna take?
I don't, maybe.
Looking for a number.
What? Maybe.
2, 3 hour.
Hours. I don't want to be out here for 3 hours. Maybe like
Hey,
10
man.
minutes.
Well, you know
Running
what?
10 minutes.
10 minutes.
I love to get me a good tour. And how about you take me around? You know, maybe you folks could hit me up with the climbing gear while I take the tour.
Is there an orphanage, perchance?
Are
No.
you in need of adoptions?
You're saying you ain't got no orphanage?
We don't
here.
have
Oh,
no
wait, I
orphanage.
see it right there. It's a dwarfanage, and it's all
It's-
tiny dwarf children.
I was gonna say, isn't it better for Cletus if there's no orphanage because that means there's nowhere for those children to go?
Oh, it's possible. That means we gotta go find the orphans instead.
Really, it's kind of like Lady or the Tiger, really, in terms of outcomes.
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor, can you point us to where all your homeless children live?
Do you have any street urchins? Latchkey kids?
There's not really many of them. It's cold outside.
Yeah,
All right, we'll keep an eye out while we do the tour
it's cold outside.
for any of those children that need help.
I know, I heard it too.
So
Yeah, the tour sounds like a good idea.
pretty much his tour
See
is
that.
just an excuse to get someone for him to lean on as he walks back to the bar.
And this checks out.
I like the idea that he's just got an arm on my little kobold head the whole time, and I'm just begrudgingly like,
That's great, Melissa. Maybe.
As we go along this quote-unquote tour, I'm going to ask the mayor if this town has any of those underground cannibals that seem to have plagued other towns.
The hell are you talking about?
Oh, well, I had heard a rumor that there were cannibals in Caer Denival.
Caer Denival. That's terrible news. I'm glad I don't go there.
Ah,
With pointy beards and angry teeth.
That's y'all are weird.
yeah, it must
Thanks.
have been something, messing with the outsiders. You know how it is.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, that's fun. Okay. So, like, he walks you through town. He's like, all right, there's my house. All right, and over there, if you go over there, there's hook, line, and sinker. That's a good place to drink. And if you look over that direction, there's the Frozen Far Expedition. That's where you'll need to go for the climbing gear. But down here, and he walks a little further along, the main road kind of turns towards the east. This is the Northern Light. It used to have a light out front of it, but someone stole it. But I like drinking here, and I like drinking at Hook, Line, and Sinker. You know why? Because they both got beer.
In
Checks
the
out.
logic sound. Yeah,
Yeah.
checks out.
Can't argue with that.
No.
Yeah, someone stole the light. That was rude. Anyway.
I'll lean over to Cletus and say, I think it was the mayor who stole it.
That'd be pretty. That would be great.
While we're near the mayor and he's telling everybody this stuff, I'm going to put my chair down and try my sixth sense ability, which doesn't require a roll. It just tells me if something's amiss nearby, essentially.
Okay, what's the range on that?
Let me double check.
I hope
You know
that
what, I
it
had it-
tells you that the light's missing.
I had it printed out, but I cleaned everything up to get the green screen out. And now let me double check to make sure it's in my background. I think I wrote it in my background.
Meanwhile, we look at his back pocket and it's glowing.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't really say. I would say like nearby,
Yeah.
based on this.
Okay.
Like common sense wise, he's not going to detect something up the mountain. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So yeah, you can bust out your chair. And as far as, like, is it specifically like from an occult perspective?
It says constant contact with the supernatural eventually begins to attune human senses to the paranormal, allowing the occultist a feeling when something isn't quite right. So being that it says to the paranormal, probably.
Okay. You pick it up and you do your little focus and things seem okay, right? You're not really picking up anything odd.
Okay.
You do get a trace here and there, like a scent kind of blowing through the wind.
Okay.
But you're not quite able to pick it up. So there's something extraordinary.
Just the thinnest wispy tendrils of it.
Yeah, but you're not quite able to pick up exactly what.
Might actually have to go wander around and find it.
I wonder where it is.
Mm-hmm.
Probably where all the orphans are.
My God, magical orphans. Okay. I don't even think that's enough for me to like really bother the party with. I'd probably just content to.
Okay. Too old. It's Windingos. It's everyone's favorite wingding font come to life as a monster.
That you're just gonna do
Yep, there it is.
Oh, it's web dingoes.
Australian.
It's
Web
Duolingo
dingoes.
Dingoes ate Cletus's baby.
I think Cletus would be okay.
Well, hell, man, I'm gonna go get me a whole pack of dingoes. Man, you just sold me. Where do I buy some of these fine beasts?
There's a marketplace on an app called Duolingo.
There you go. There it is. There it is.
Heyo.
Heyo. All right. So he just goes on in to that bar, the Northern Lights. All right, y'all have fun. Goodbye.
Hey, man, hopefully we don't die on the mountain. If we don't, we'll maybe have a beer with you on the way back.
That's great. As he's like standing in the door, leaning back, looking at you say that, you hear someone yell inside, Mr. Mayor, why ain't you got your shirt on again?
Well, at least there's some credibility to what he said. He's not just some drunk pulling a fast one on us.
Yeah. So yeah, if you just want to go get gear, you can head to Frozen Far.
Yeah,
like a
we can
good
save
idea.
all of our trouble for later.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you head over. It's kind of a larger log building. Big sign out front of it, Frozen Far Adventures or Frozen Far Expeditions. You enter in and It's a fairly cluttered shop. You can see all sorts of different gear here and there, and you can actually hear like the barking of dogs from like the out back behind the building.
Dingoes.
Not dingoes, just regular dogs.
Dingoes.
As it's going, like a middle-aged woman comes up to you like, travelers, you all must be going up the mountain.
How did you know?
Why else does a group of strangers come through my building?
To wreck your local economy.
That's probably true. Adventurers
To
have a
rob
knack
you.
for that. No robbing. I gotta warn you, no robbing here.
Oh, okay.
We've already had enough stolen from us this week. I don't need no more.
What was stolen outside of that light that was outside, apparently? The northern light.
Oh, yeah, they had that light stolen. Yeah, I forgot about that. No, someone came in and slipped in overnight, I'm thinking, and they stole a bag of pearls that had been carved up real pretty. Like,
I thought something might be amiss because I saw that little exclamation point above your head.
You're getting the feel for this adventure now.
So you say a bag of pearls, eh?
They were
My goodness.
They're
scrimshawed
Batman's
up.
brothers.
Yeah.
Where were they when they were stolen?
They're over there in the display counter.
Oh my goodness. Were they for sale?
Yeah.
Just a whole bag of pearls? That's
Just a-
interesting.
Bag of pearls that had been carved up real pretty. Like I was selling them $100 per pearl.
This
Oh,
is a climbing place, right?
Yeah.
Expeditions.
Yeah.
What the hell you need pearls for?
Yeah,
that's a great question.
We sell everything. Pretty much when a group doesn't come back from down the mountain, we send someone up to gather up their goods, and then I put them for sale.
Should we have pearls on us? I'm unaware of this
No,
tradition.
I don't know why they had pearls on them.
Oh, okay.
You know,
Maybe for trading.
weird things you find in someone's pocket, right?
Anybody been eyeing them lately?
No, like people come in here, they want, generally climbing stuff. We sell kits of climbing gear. It's $5 each. And it comes with all the bookkeeping that Chuck doesn't have to do.
So, what you got a man named Garrett? What up? Went up the fuck?
Oh yeah, I know Garrett.
Been up the mountain there.
I know Garrett.
Y'all.
Yeah, Garrett. He's kind of a son of a bitch, but he's always taking groups up and down the mountain. And the nice thing is, he always swings through and gets them all outfitted before he takes them up there.
So we heard he's been gone longer than usual. That's
Yeah.
square with you?
He's been gone maybe about a week or so, and he shouldn't have been gone that long. We're just giving it a few more days, and we're going to head on up and see what goods we can find to put up for sale.
We've been tasked with going up there ourselves. What say we combine efforts? You go up a little early, and we all combine efforts to check that out. We'll let you keep any goods if he's dead, but if not, you could guide us up the mountain. It's our first time,
So
and we'll help if you encounter anything bad.
You want us to guide you up the mountain for free,
You get to keep the goods if he's dead.
or I could just send my people up the mountain alone and keep the goods anyway. Or
I don't
you
know if
could.
you noticed, but we're very strong.
That's-
we could
You
offer
just lost a
protection.
bag. You just lost a bag full of pearls, ma'am. Are you sure you want to be risking more resources?
I'm just saying, usually people that want to guide up the mountain, we charge them for.
You were going up
as a
anyway. I'm
guide.
saying we could help each other.
What
If
if we
you
find
want
these
to,
pearls? We're very good at finding things.
I'm going
We
to
just
start
find
ignoring.
children all the time.
Yeah, he has like 17 kids that he don't even know
17.
about.
why would the pearls
how
be
many
up the
tons of
mountain anyway?
pearls?
I just want to say I'm sorry. My friends are assholes. Okay,
That's
and they should
fair.
know
I see
better.
it. I see it. Yeah.
It's like 17 children. I bet if you turn them upside down, pearls will be falling out of them based on the way things are around these parts.
Mm-hmm.
People climbing mountains with Fabergé eggs and shit.
Listen, I don't judge. I just, am grateful for the stupid items that I get to sell in my shop afterwards.
All right. Now, I'm just curious. I assume this is a place you lock up and all. Is there anybody else who got keys to your shop?
Just me. Well, me and my business partner, but she
Yeah.
wouldn't be. She was the one. She's just as surprised as I am.
Yeah, well, that I would act surprised too if I had just stolen a whole bunch of valuable things. I mean,
Now,
Can we talk to her? Can we talk to her?
she is not in town right now. She's on a beer
Is
run.
she up the mountain?
Oh my!
With
No,
the
How
pearls?
convenient.
She's not up the mountain. She's heading over
Oh.
to the Dwarven Hills.
Oh, goodness gracious.
Now, I do not appreciate her and I have been business partners for 20 plus years. If she wanted the damn pearls, I'd just give them to her.
Oh, maybe I'm just so used to my friends being, a certain way.
When you travel with
Shitheads.
people like this, I don't blame you for having that outlook
Maybe-
on life.
Listen, maybe she's got a sweetheart. Maybe there's a special
If she does, I want to
Lady.
shoot him
or man or bug. Why?
because she's cheating.
On you?
Yeah?
That's lovely.
Not
Maybe
if she's cheating
on
on
you.
me. What the
Let's-
fuck is your
let's-
problem? Dear Lord. That's why if I sell you in a climbing gear, it shit's been used 3 or 4
It
times.
explains the pearls so much. It explains the pearls,
A
doesn't
lot of
it?
people dropping pearls around these parts, it seems like.
Besides, I don't need to worry about that. I got her favorite set of pearls. Keep them at home. They're tied together.
Oh my god!
Like a necklace, right?
A necklace that doesn't clasp. It's got a big stopper on one end.
Stop it! Stop it!
Well, this talk is all coming to a head.
Stop it!
Well, this is mighty fine climbing gear. We do appreciate it.
Bye.
Gnomish Invader gets it.
Did you think I don't get it?
I don't get it, Chuck.
But Gnomish
Are we in
Invader.
grade school, Chuck?
No,
What
you
the-
guys
like
get it.
highbrow humor where it's like,
No.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm sorry. this
haven't read that
concept
book.
was
It
too high
wasn't.
for
It
you.
wasn't the joke that they were anal beads. It was the fact that Gnomish Invader seemed to appreciate it a little bit more. That's what Gnomish Invader got was appreciation.
if you want me to
Appreciation.
appreciate, if you want me to appreciate the things you put into this campaign, don't stick them up people's butts. Okay, that's just.
No promises.
But I'm saying, if you want me to appreciate things in this campaign, don't
Cletus.
stick those things up people's butts.
That's a real shitty outlook.
Oh my god.
Cletus, I hate to paper over this discussion, but I want to let you know that I keistered that adoption paperwork so that way you can't tear it up. It's in my prison purse. Congratulations.
Hey, man, I got good news for you. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Hooray!
I'll see you tomorrow then.
Man, let's go save that kid, Dad.
Will
Anyway.
this subquest please end so that way I can stop.
Listen,
being
I'm just
tortured?
trying to sell you some shit. You can buy and leave anytime you want.
No, we don't. We just want to buy climbing gear. I don't. Do not
ready to
listen to
go.
what they're saying. We don't want
$5
shit.
each. Put the $5 in my hand
Done.
and take one of them boxes right there. I do, Bert. I really do.
It's time for me to get out of here.
You know, if we find a bag of pearls, we'll let you know. But
Listen, your friends are assholes, but you seem pretty nice. If you find them, I'll give you a nice little reward for them.
hell, man, that's friendly enough.
I haven't said anything.
Well, you know, you can just tell by looking at someone sometimes.
Hey, man, you got anything in here? What's like? I'm gonna look around. Does he have like any vests or anything like that?
Like, what do you mean? Like, just vest to wear?
Yeah.
Sure. Like, they've got, you know, think of like a big old, like, what is it? Bass Pro or Cabela's or something like that. Just a wide selection of everything you
Excellent.
need for outdoor goods.
Carabellas.
Uh-huh. Carabella's.
I'm gonna get whatever is the closest to something bedazzled possible.
Sure.
Ooh.
They've got some fancy dressed vests.
I
Good.
might even have some jeans too.
Uh-huh. Like,
Yeah.
I need to get myself the Clint Eastwood poncho.
there you go. You find yourself a nice, you know, camo denim vest that's just been bedazzled all over.
Wonderful.
Okay. Well, thanks for the money. Now get out.
All right.
Get my climbing gear and get out.
If I find those beads, I'm keeping them. I'm not saying that to her. I'm saying that to the party after we're outside.
All right.
Ooh.
All right. Anything else you want to do here, or head
Just
up the
press
mountain?
onwards wildly and relentlessly.
I like it.
Man, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Alaska's a messed up place.
Yeah. I think I'd have to agree with you.
Yeah, devil worshippers may or may not be cannibals, trolls. Pearls for $100 a piece. Alaska's weird.
Hell yeah, man.
So you all set out, ready to head north, up towards the mountain. You see it, the mountain standing on the horizon. It's no problem. After about an hour or so of walking, trudging along on your snowshoes, you finally make it to the base of the mountain, and you come across it. It's a little bit before you actually see it. You hear it first. The baying of dogs coming from somewhere ahead of you on the trail.
Okay. Does it seem like it's coming closer?
Do you stop moving or do you keep moving while you ask that question?
Maybe just for a second.
You stop moving, you listen, they do not seem to be changing in position.
Okay. All right. Well, I suppose that's up to us then.
Okay. You eventually come across what looks like a base camp. It's got a little bit of snow along the top, but the thing that catches you is there is a dog sled with a small team of dogs still hitched up to it. Setting not too far from the dog sled are two crates. One of the crates has been pulled to pieces, and it looks like the dogs got into it. Maybe it was rations. The other one is outside of the reach of the dogs, and they're not able to get to it, but they've definitely worn, that heavy circle in the snow from them moving back and forth. When you put a dog on a chain out in the yard or something like that, eventually they wear the grass out in that circle, and that's kind of what you're seeing in the snow.
Like they've been here for a little while too long.
Yeah, and you can see a couple tents here and there, remains of an old fire pit, but nothing else here in the this old base camp. You can see the trail heading up the mountain though.
Do the dogs look like hungry?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we start by getting some of that food into them,
Yeah.
so they're less dangerous to us.
Sure. So it looks like they've already pulled open one crate and have pulled out all the food out of the first crate. Do you have food you're giving them, or you want to check that second crate for food?
I think probably just start with that second crate first.
Yeah. You go over and you pop the top of it, and yeah, it's just full of provisions. Trail rations, there's some water in there, there's some blankets and tarps in there here and there, a couple extra sets of snowshoes. But yeah, if you want to pull out, there's a bunch of salted meat, canned food here and there. And the dogs they're friendly by all means, like they're not aggressive or anything, and they gladly take any food that you give them. But yeah, it's to the point where you can you're seeing ribs kind of here and there, which is real not good for a dog up in this weather. They've been up here unattended for at least a couple of days, if not a little longer.
It's a shame.
We got some food in their bellies, so they ain't likely to bite at us. Should we just cut them loose?
I know, go somewhere, I'm sure.
There was like somebody that was like, who'd you say was coming up here? Like a Garrett or something? What was the name of
the guy you're looking for? His name is Garrett. He's the father of Keegan. Okay. He was working as a guide, and he was escorting a group of people up the mountain. And they never showed back up.
So
okay.
I was just gonna ask, like, as a guide, is it just like an informal guide, or did he have like a company, kind of like
just informal?
Okay. Is there anything on the sled? Anything like a rip of
some
clothing or something like that, or like a cloth or an old jacket or something?
On the sled, no. If you were to poke around in the tents, you can see that someone was planning on coming back here because there's still some supplies, some clothing. It looks like everything they didn't think they would need, they kind of left here. And I'll say, yeah, you spend a few minutes looking around and you find like a small pack of clothes in there that's, got the initials, G, whatever Garrett's last name is. Kind of given confirmation that this was their base camp.
Okay.
Now, Mom Purdy can call upon yet another animal to unerringly track.
I'm losing the voice. It's not working.
That's fine.
I have an ability basically where I can, if we wanted to, like we can search around some more.
Jeff, if you're starting to lose it, I think you just need to go shakety.
Shakety.
And then you'll find it. You'll center yourself.
Right.
It's the I am Big Pharma. It's shakety.
Now, I know this ain't gonna make no sense, but if I drink from this here jug, I can summon yet another one of them damn creatures, and we will find this, whatever these symbols are, J, W, we can find this fella. We can do that. Take us right there. Easy.
Oh, hell yeah. Shake it up, man.
I am Big Mama. I like it.
But only when we're ready. When we're ready to go. You just say the word.
Word.
Do we want to look some more or cut the dogs loose? That kind of thing.
Might be good to let the dogs go.
Okay. Do you let the dogs go? Yeah.
I'm kind of like I like feeding them. I'm kind of indifferent about releasing somebody else's stuff, though. I don't know, like even being.
We could maybe wait till we come back if we think.
How far did we travel up the mountain before we found them?
Oh, that's fair. Yeah.
Just a couple hours, maybe.
Oh, then and there's no sign of anyone around, really.
No.
We should take them back.
We should. Yeah. Let's bring them back. Yeah.
Okay.
While they're doing, maybe while like everybody's like scouting around, like maybe I head back with them, like I ride them back and then trudge back up the mountain myself to make it fast.
Okay. So you'll be gone for like 3 hours if you do that.
Okay. Yeah.
And we have a camp that we could stay at.
Okay.
I got songs I can sing.
There you go.
I got dances I can jig.
Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Something like that. Little thing I work on.
There was that shooting star that we saw.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a good song. Did you come up with that when we saw that then their shooting star?
I did.
Hell yeah, man. I like that, man. Something about a shooting star shining bright to see.
Plummet, shooting star.
We're going there next, right?
Yeah, I think so. Okay. Yeah.
So, Hattie, 3 hours. Where are you taking these dogs?
I'd likely take them back to the place with
The
what was her name?
Shit. I don't remember. Atita, I don't remember. The lady from the expedition place?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
I take them back to her, essentially,
Yeah.
and I say, like, hey, I know that you know Garrett. Like, we fed the dogs, brought them back.
She's like, good, those are my dogs. It's like, I rented them out along with the sled, so I'm glad you brought that back. Listen, I'll tell you what.
Dogs, loses pearls.
I'll tell you what. I'll let you have Garrett's deposit back on the dogs and the sled. And she'll give you like $3.
Are people giving me all this money? Okay, all right, I take it with me. I'll give everybody 50 cents when we get back.
I'm undead, not unbred.
So yeah, you make it back. Everyone else is there at the base camp being entertained with Mama Purdy's playing. Just like that.
I'm literally scratching my chest too, so I'm gonna tear these shirts up at some point.
Ooh. All right. Are you all wanting to head up the mountain? What do you want to do?
Sure.
Hell yeah.
Or Mama Purdy,
All right.
you had your spell.
So Mama Purdy is gonna get out her jug, her man,
Now, y'all ain't seen this yet. New trick.
and so I'm gonna take a nice good shot, move down on the intoxication level. So I'm gonna start getting a little
tipsy.
There you
Little
go.
tipsy.
and then I'm just gonna hold because I'm gonna keep the cork out, and I'm just going to blow across the top, and you're just gonna hear like, and then emerging up out of the snow is this fat, kind of patchy looking basset hound, and I'm just going to hold the cloth that I have right at their nose.
Like, come on, let's go. Let's go.
And this creature will it's going to be put on the scent of an ally or enemy and will track unerringly.
Oh,
Find it. So fine. Go. Mush.
Okay.
Mush.
this is
Man,
fun.
this is the best damn match guy I ever seen.
So-
Mm,
Probably 4 hours or so up the mountain. This is a tough climb. You're following the hound. Every now and then maybe you see like a mountain goat or something like that. Some large chunks of snow that kind of slipped like a little mini avalanche here and there, but you're able to keep the trail. Eventually, you come across, let me make sure I use the right term here.
A guy.
A steep, kind of rocky incline with a body lying face down in the snow.
Oh shit! It is a guy.
And the dogs just run straight to it.
Okay.
And if this is who it was tracking, once it gets there and does like a sniff and a point, it'll actually
Okay,
start
yeah.
crumbling back into the snow at that point.
It does exactly that.
shit.
Oh.
Well, good doggy. Here we go. This is the one right here. This is the G. This is George Washington.
That's who we're after, right?
Must be.
So I'll go up and I'll take a look.
Sure. You roll him over, and he moves a little bit. His eyes kind of start coming to. You can see he's got a nasty gash across his forehead. It looks like he probably actually fell from higher up on the mountain and just tumbled down and landed here. He's like, oh shit, I'm not dead. Oh,
No.
you are. Well, thank you
Uh-huh.
for finding me. There's a whole group of you here, isn't there? My name's Garrett.
How many of us do you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
That's a good start.
Mama Purdy will look.
Is that right? I don't.
I think so.
Okay. Okay, you're good.
Yeah. Are you all venturing up further the mountain? I gotta tell you, we got ambushed by a Yeti. I managed to escape, but I think the rest of my group did something stupid and ran up the mountain instead of down it.
Who
Not
are
sure
you,
that-
Drew?
Okay.
What was that, Jeff?
Sorry. I was just asking who is your group?
Oh, he's like a group that hired me out of Targos. They just wanted, do some sightseeing up the mountain or something like that.
Well, I imagine they've seen some sights now.
Mm-hmm.
Probably the inside of a Yeti.
You know, the inside smells worse than the outside.
I hope I never find that out.
You know what they call these Yeti traps that chase people up a mountain?
What's that?
Yeti pots. Because
Okay.
they kettle you in.
Oh. I just like
I get where
seeing
you're
the
going.
hurt on everyone else's face. So,
Ow.
if you're all going further up, y'all should let me come with you.
Now, I don't know about that. You got a child you got to think about.
How you know about my son? I do my best to forget about him. How the hell you know about him?
I'm about to yeet fucking Garrett off the side of the mountain. You bad to kids, you go.
Hell, man, these sons of bitches been trying to pawn your child off on me. I've been working my ass off to make sure you stay alive. I ain't bringing you up the mountain with me to meet no damn Wendigo.
I'll give you $5.
Hell, you give me $5 to punch a Wendigo, I'll do it. But you give me $5 to take your child, I'll kick you in the nuts.
All right, I don't want my jewels kicked. Now listen,
Keep your own
Did you
damn
say
kid.
jewels? Do you happen to have pearls on you right now?
no, why would I carry pearls up a mountain?
I have no idea.
We've been asking ourselves that all day.
No idea.
Question of the day.
Yeah. Listen, no.
It's actually the secret word of the day.
Ah!
Shakety, shakety, shakety.
No,
We should have a secret word and all shakety every session.
that's it. Now, the group that paid me, they still owed me a little bit of money. And, if they're alive, I could escort them down and get paid. If they're not, then they've got the money they owe me.
The Yeti does.
As long as they aren't had by the Yeti. Like, if, we can find the bits that had the money. Listen, I'll share the cash with you. They were going to pay me $40. I'll split that half and half. You all get a 20, I get a 20.
Why don't we just split it 7 ways?
What is $40 divided by 7?
I don't know, but you only get like 5.
I
didn't bring my abacus. I don't know.
I'll tell you what, I get 10, the rest of you get 5. How's that?
No, you get 5. We get the other 35.
Proposition. Do you know if we take this Yeti down, do you know somebody who can make like a nice little cape out of its hide?
Maybe, if you take them to, what was that? Black Iron Blades over in Bryn Shander. They don't necessarily do a good job, but they'll do a job.
All right, tell you what, man, you coordinate a Yeti cape, I'm in.
Do I get to keep your $5?
$5 for a Yeti cape seems both expensive and cheap.
All right, yeah. And you keep your goddamn kid.
All right, that's a deal. I keep the kid. I keep $10. You get the Yeti skin.
Pay this man. You have to pay this man off to take his child. He's the worst dad ever.
Maybe we're better off leaving the kid with the cultists.
Yeah, not to mention,
Devil worshipping cultists.
Yeah, I'm not sure which he's worse at, leading a party up a mountain or being a dad. Like, this dude just sucks.
I won't argue with that.
I know who's dying first if we need a distraction. For once, it's not me.
That's great.
Garrett dies in the end by Defenders
man.
of Cobalt.
Nice.
So, yeah, do y'all head up the mountain?
Sure.
Yep.
All right, who is leading the pack?
I can.
Aaron.
Yeah, he can probably lead. I can try and sneak and scout a little bit ahead.
Okay, if you want him to lead the pack, that's great.
'Cause
Or
he's supposed to.
if you want to lead it, I'll have you roll me an intelligence test.
Oh, hell, I can't lead for crap. I just mean stay to the side and kind of.
Well, if you want to scout ahead, I'll let you roll your dexterity for a stealth. How's that?
Hell yeah. So I got me some crazy bonuses for being sneaky. What with me being a monk and all,
There you go.
Ooh.
I get to actually roll my reflex save instead.
Ooh. $14's good
Yeah.
enough. Yeah. Let me do. Oh. Okay. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. So, as you're kind of sneaking ahead, scouting out, you move past several large mounds of snow. You're guessing maybe there have been, it's just gathered like drifts over maybe small trees or rocks or something like that. You're looking up ahead and you think you hear something. And you're stopping, you're listening, you're looking forward, waiting. And then you hear something behind you. And you turn around and you look. And you see that one of those mounds that you moved past was a giant,
Boy.
goddamn
Pearl.
owl bear. The thing is,
Jeremy.
you rolled well enough that you snuck right past it. But then it heard your friends, and it is now walking down the trail. And you know in just a matter of moments it's about to bump nose to nose with the rest of your party.
All right.
He's probably like, I've been waiting for this with them trying to push that kid off on me.
Mhm.
He's like, which one's in front? It
That's-
might change what I do.
There is that moment of like, and he just kind of curses under his breath. And if I can, I'll try and sneak up on it. And I'll wait until right after I've slashed out at it. But then afterwards, I'll yell out.
Sure. Go ahead. You already got a 14 for your sneak. That's plenty good. So you can go up and you can give it an attack from behind. It's not aware of you, so I'll let you go ahead and move up a die size on your attack
Ooh.
die and your damage die.
Nice.
Let me see if I can figure out how to switch up oh yeah, it does let me do that.
Yeah.
So attack die, I can make a 24. Nice. Let's try that.
Yeah, that's 17 clears.
Okay.
And that's going to be what, 5 damage altogether?
5 damage, and then I get since it's a paired weapon, it lets me do another one.
Sure thing.
So that's a 2 for the deed. And as I do this, I basically wait until it gets kind of close to the group, but then I yell out as I come in and start chopping away at it. 10 probably won't do anything. Or maybe it does. I don't
10
know. It
does
is
not
big.
hit, no.
And then, so letting weapon. I'll give you a go. Ha!
16's a hit. Another 9 damage. That's nice.
Watch out, you son of bitches!
All right.
Ah, there!
With that, the rest of you hear Cletus yell out, "Owlbear, watch out, you sons of bitches!" And then you hear the roar, unmistakably, of an owlbear.
I immediately cast enlarge on myself when I hear, look out, it's an owlbear.
I will let you do that, and while you're
Okay.
doing that, we're going to roll initiative.
Okay.
Damn.
Is there a spot where we have our tokens we need to click on?
No, I can throw that out there. Let me move you over to the Hexboon table. I'll just throw the tokens out there real quick.
Ooh, baby, a triple.
There
I
you
get
go.
a +6 to AC, attack rolls, and damage, and 20 extra HP, and I am a tripled up in size giant kobold now.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
That was my whole goal with this character, is just to make this a giant lizard wizard.
All right, I'm getting the name tags on there. It's easier to set name tags, but I still wish they would just come out with name tags on.
Yeah.
So yeah, once your token shows up, and did I move everyone over? I did.
Ooh, somebody got a net 20.
That's a nat 20.
Nice.
Sexy.
That's great.
Net 20 is kind of like the pearl of initiative.
So Adam gave us 100 bits a while back.
Gotta
Oh,
find the
yeah.
pearls
Oh
wherever we
my.
can.
So
So
we
yeah.
got another fleeting luck, yeah.
Yep, that's a point of luck for everyone.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Who is missing? Jake, have you rolled? Yep, there's Jake's, Friendin's, Jeremy's, Jen's, Mama Purdy. Dan, you haven't rolled your initiative. Or did I miss it?
I was double checking my modifier thing to make sure I have it right. I think I do.
Do you get to add your deed die to it?
I get to add my reflex to it,
Oh, okay.
and then I can choose to add my D die or not.
Okay.
So
Well, roll that
Ooh.
out so I can record the initiative. So that's
it looks like it added right. So
okay. So yours is an 8.
yep, I'm not gonna do the D die thing for
Okay,
now.
cool. So, Hattie, the hell was that?
Cat.
Oh,
Cat. Jingle jangles.
I just heard jingling, and then a thunk, and then it sounded like a pained noise. I'm like, did the cat just injure itself? Because that's hilarious.
No, it's just it coming to check on me.
So,
As it do.
Hattie, you are up first.
I see the owlbear.
You see it's pressed over a mound of snow not too far off from you.
I'd like to move up to it and attack it.
Absolutely, go for it.
I attack with 1. I attack with 2.
The first one misses.
By how much?
1.
I burn a point of fleeting luck
All right.
to deal 2 damage. Actually, wait, no, I take that back. Hold on a
Okay.
second. The other one, because the other one misses by 5.
Yep.
You know what? No, I'll just burn 1 to hit him for 2. I don't want to burn 5 points of luck to hit him for 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so you do 2 damage?
2 damage.
All right. All right. Olinthian.
Well, I'll attempt to hit him with my Siphos.
That was a word.
Yes, it was a Greek word.
Ooh, how romantic.
I don't know what that is. It's Greek to me.
Gosh.
Well, it's
Oh.
5 damage to him. So
Ooh. Very nice. All right, Cletus.
All right, man. Well, second verse, same as first. Let me set my dice type back, though. And I think I'm going to try one of my fancy little techniques here. Since I'm coming up behind it, I probably don't know this thing well enough to know if it's a male or a female owlbear. But what I like to do is I'm kind of like flipping up and over, kicking in and slashing. Want to have during the flurry at one point have like the twin blades. I just want to smack it in each ear,
Oh, okay.
just to kind of mess its head up. There's like a thunderclap
Sure.
deed I want to try and pull off. I'll try to get that pulled up. Ready? Okay, attack with deed. No.
Ooh, we get a roll fumble. What kind of weapon is that?
It is a
Slashing.
a
weapon.
bladed sword. Yeah.
All right. So a -1 on the fumble table. That is highly disappointing. Weapon strikes
Yes.
true, partially deflected back onto the attacker. Oh, that's a critical hit. We need to just go to fumbles.
Does that mean we all lose our fleeting luck then?
Yes, everyone loses their fleeting luck.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's all good. We'll get it back.
So the attack goes wild, causing a momentary loss of balance, giving an opponent a +1 die size to attack rolls until your next action.
So I like flip right in front of its maw. Like I'm trying to be fancy and do the little thunderclap thing, and I'm just like right in front of its beak.
Yes, you are.
Good job. Well, I've got a couple more attacks.
Okay.
Hopefully I won't suck quite so bad with them.
Yeah.
Ooh. This was a bad idea.
There we go. Melissa's already delivering.
Ooh. Here. Melissa bought a bit? Yeah? Are you going to use that new bit Melissa just bought?
Thanks, Melissa.
Yeah, I think that would get me up to 16, which is what I
Yeah, it
need to
would.
hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will. So that'll be another 7 on him.
Okay. All
And then I'll
right.
do my living weapon attack.
Sure.
So as I do a follow-up kick to its jaw, hopefully. Nope.
No. All right.
Dice were not kind to me this round.
They were not. Kai Jewel.
So I'm 3 times my normal size, and so what I'm gonna do is just go up there and hit it with a tomahawk.
Sure thing.
All right.
Oh, yeah. 24, 13.
That's how I already got my 6 added to it for the spell, so that is definitely what I hit. And let me double check. Did I roll? I rolled a d20 on that one. Yeah. Okay. I was gonna say I might have done two-handed weapon to do a d16 and d14, but I rolled a d20. So
Okay.
that's my turn then.
So you run up with your tomahawk wielded by a giant kobold, and you just take this thing's head clean off. As blood sprays across the snow, its large body slumps onto the ground.
I take the chair off my back and I put it on the ground and I shrink down to normal size and I say, I was feeling charitable.
Oh my God.
Oh, God. I'm not sure if that should all cost us fleeting luck or get us fleeting luck.
I don't know.
Oh no, is Chuck feeling charitable?
Oh.
And definitely not after that. So yeah. You
That's
all
fantastic.
slay the owlbear. Congratulations. Continue up the trail.
So I take it that wasn't the Yeti.
Garrett's be like, no, that's an owlbear. Do you not know the difference between a Yeti and an owlbear?
You hit your head on your way down the mountain, you know.
Not
That's
to mention,
fair.
you're not good at going up a mountain. You're not good at raising a kid. Maybe you're not good at identifying monsters, bud.
That's fair. That's fair. Okay.
Just being sure. Let's keep going.
So you all continue your trek up the mountain.
I'm gonna pull a couple of feathers off of the owl bear.
Sure thing.
Hand them to Cletus.
Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate that. And wait. You know what? Good. Get the little band around the hat and just put a owlbear feather right in my hat.
So fancy.
That's macaroni shit there.
That's good. That's good. I like that. All right. You all are making it further up, and Garrett would like, all right, it's just a little further up ahead is where the Yetis jumped us. Now, I ran down, ended up slipping and falling down the side of the damn mountain. But I could have sworn I seen some other people from my group running up the mountain. There is an old ruined camp way up at the top. But I gotta warn you, we got jumped while passing by this cave. And the Yetis came out of the cave. So if the Yetis grabbed them from the cave, we can either go into the cave or just pretend like we never saw it. And as you come across this cave, you can clearly see there's the trail moving up, and you can see the trail moving up has been heavily used. Like you can tell, something has passed through here recently. And then from leaving the cave, right by the mouth of the cave, you can see a trail of dried blood in the snow. So you can see the deep drops with the crimson bit of red at the bottom of those little snow pits it makes, heading further up the trail. Towards this ruined camp he's talking about. And he's like, well, what do you want to do? Should we peek inside the cave, see if we can find them in there, or just head up to the camp?
I don't know, part of me worries that if we head up to the camp, then now they're behind us.
Yeah, man, I don't like whenever a Yeti takes me from behind.
I don't blame you. I'm not going there. There was a joke there, but I'm ignoring it. Let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going. All right.
So we're just going to plunge right into the cave then. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the plan?
I mean, it's either that or get taken from behind, man. So we can either do the plunge or we can get taken.
I'm going to sit on my chair and think for a bit.
Always, lure them out.
Ooh, that's good. Somebody be like, help, help. And then the rest of us can be all ready to ambush.
Mama
Help,
Purdy's
I got
just
an
gonna
arm
do-
full of orphans and I don't know what to do with them all.
I love it. I absolutely love it.
Orphans! Orphans for sale!
Get your fresh orphans.
I'm sure that'll get those Yetis.
Man, orphans are delicious, I bet.
Yetis speak like common, right? They're intelligent creatures.
They know the word orphans, I'm sure.
They must know the word orphans.
It's
Yeah.
universal.
What are you gonna do?
I like that, man.
I'll affect the sound of a wounded, dying person, in the hopes that it will attract a yeti, a hungry yeti.
I'll try and position myself in a spot to where I can ambush, hopefully.
Okay. Is anyone else doing anything?
I will cast enlarge on myself.
Okay.
I'll just prepare myself.
Prepare
to
for
shoot.
ambush.
Sure.
Prepare to shoot.
Holy
My
snot.
Everyone gets a
Wow.
point of fleeting luck.
Oh my god.
Whoa.
So that's a 29 when you roll it like that. I'm gonna spend one to make it 30.
Oh my god.
I can select up to 3 targets. You all triple in size. Receive a +6 bonus to attack, damage, and AC, and you get 20 HP.
Holy
So
shit.
I'm gonna pick me. I'm gonna pick our Tommy Knocker, and I'm gonna pick our Punchy Boy, Cletus.
How much
So-
it works out?
Me, actually, you know what? I've been big a bunch already. It's gonna be Olympian, Cletus, and our Tommy Knocker that get big. I'm gonna be a spellcaster this time, folks. So
All
you
right.
get +6 to attacks and damage, +6 to AC, and 20 additional hit points.
My God.
Oh my
That's
god,
crazy.
that's crazy.
That's what I've been playing with, y'all. When you casted large, you're dope.
I think I'm just gonna take a nap while you guys do all the work.
They got it now.
So, Jake, please give me a charisma check or a personality test for your impersonation.
A very large dying animal now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
16.
Woof, woof. The largest dying animal.
I'm a goat. I'm injured. So,
Perfectly normal mountain goat thing to say.
you make a perfectly normal mountain goat noise, and you hear a deep rumble coming from the cave.
Goat sounds.
In few
goat
moments
sounds.
later, you see a large yeti step out of the cave mouth,
I see a very tiny yeti step out
Exactly.
looking for a snack. Shit. All right, I already rolled initiative. We're keeping the same initiative for last time, but I'm going to say you all get a surprise round on this.
Oh, wonderful.
So we're going to go in initiative order. And
So
like I
just
said,
add 6 to your attacks and your damage
Hattie,
Oh
you're
my
up
God.
first.
and your AC.
Yeah, I'm
Are you
just taking a
muted?
nap. You guys enjoy. I'm just
Sorry,
gonna-
yeah. I just was looking for
Yeah.
something.
14.
Oh my god. I'm
Is-
gonna
Does that
Below
with
my-
that +6?
Yes, that's with the +6.
Yeah, you need to spend 1 point of luck if you want that to hit.
I'm gonna spend 1 point of luck to make it hit.
All right. You run up
Myself
and
down.
you hit with your sledgehammer. And
Once. And then I hit twice with my sledgehammer.
All right. Do better this time.
Once, twice, 2 times.
Oh,
a
you
Yeti.
do
It
do
is.
good better. Good job.
Thank you. It was all roll 20.
That's it. All right.
That
Olympian.
damage should be 8, by the way, on that second roll.
Oh, so
Is
the
it-
first
it-
roll. Oh, I didn't
Plus
add it to
6.
the.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets +6
so
to damage.
I'm just going to
too.
add +12.
Yeah, because it should be. So
That's-
it's 19 or 9 plus 12.
Good God.
21.
That damage
Yeah, you
could
thought
buy
it was
itself a
gonna
beer.
Jump us.
Fucking Christ. Olympian.
Yeti.
What do you got, Jake?
Well, I'm now going to attack with my giant Cephos and try to kill this thing.
There you go.
The dead sea.
Amazing.
One second here. You know what? Let me try to add this to the deed.
If you add it to
Die
the deed,
roll.
it'll add it to the damage too. So that's
Okay.
where I put it. Yeah.
Bang. There we
Oh,
go.
shit. 24 is a hit. Is that included in that damage?
Yeah, sadly.
Yeah.
I rolled
Yeah. If you ever
one.
get an attack bonus and add it to the D die prompt that comes up, it'll add it to roll and damage.
Smart.
That's good to know. All right. Okay. Anything else?
Nope.
Cletus.
All right, man. I think it's time to do a good old Cletus Yeetus. I want to come running up on it as I'm a hacking and I'm a slashing. I'm also gonna try and drop kick this some bitch.
Right.
All right, so let's give that a go. Okay, with deed 6. Man, cannot get a deed to pop off, but we've got a good
18's a
9,
hit.
15.
15 points of damage. This is disappointing. As you run up with your dual sword and you just cleave this thing down to this Yeti's forehead and you just muscle it through, pushing straight down, splitting this thing in two, slaying the Yeti before it even gets a chance to act in initiative. Very obviously, the DCC monster stats are not enough.
I mean, that
enlarged
was a
spell is so
bonkers roll.
tough.
It was.
If you
That
think
was
about
amazing.
that,
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
amazing.
to give 3 of us 6 to attack and damage.
Yeah, that was awesome.
That-
You
that roll
That was
from
nuts.
Frendon like essentially did twice the damage. Like it doubled all of our damage.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it
Yeah.
did.
so
Are
you
you guys
all
waking me up from my nap, or are you leaving me there in the snow? That's the real question.
I've just
you
been singing to you. I've been like,
so
Ain't
yeah,
done yet.
the Yeti is slain.
Man, how long does this spell last for?
1 turn per caster level. So in DCC, turns are what, 10 minutes or an hour?
10 minutes, yeah.
10 minutes.
if it's the same as DCC is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, 10 minutes. Okay, that's what I can never remember. I know it was a longer space, and
Right.
I always have it wrong in my head.
let's
Yeah.
explore the crap out of this cave before we shrink.
That's true. If we can
Sure.
fit.
Yeah, can you guys fit?
You
Yeah,
duck
that's
down.
good.
Yeti can fit. You all can fit.
All
Cletus
right.
bangs his head. Clunk.
I've always wanted to hit my head on the ceiling.
Yeah,
What an,
that's great.
what an odd desire.
Yeah, you all head into the cave.
Wish I could show my brother this. Runt my ass. Fucking gonna kill you, Chauncey.
Oh, I didn't even
Find
show
you
it. I even
someday.
had
You guys have fun in that cave there too.
I even had an image for the Yeti that I forgot to show off.
Come on in, man. The water's fine.
Took
You-
longer for that image to load than the Yeti lived.
It did, yeah.
I don't want one of you accidentally step on me or something.
You all head in, and you're looking at this deep chasm. And kind of towards the right of you, you see a natural stone bridge moving further into the cave. But and that's towards the right. So towards the left, you can see there's a sheet of ice. And you almost get the feeling like maybe at one point this cave had water in it. It froze over on the top, and then the water receded from underneath. Because it looks like it's just a plane of ice connecting this point of the cave to a point of the cave deeper in. So essentially you got a right or a left. Right is over a stone bridge, kind of narrow, and left is over this thick sheet of ice going over a chasm.
I always heard the left way is the right way.
I absolutely love that. Please, the 3 of you giant people, walk over that sheet of ice.
All right, I will.
This is beautiful.
But
Beautiful.
because I'm kind of an asshole, I'm gonna make sure that it's Hattie that's right behind me. I'm like, here, I'm gonna show you just all the right spots to walk. But the secret is I'm gonna spend a point of personality to make myself light as a feather so that I don't.
Oh, shit.
So I can walk across it fine.
That's really
You're a monk. You're essentially a giant monk now. That's fantastic.
So I don't apply any weight to the ice. I can walk across it no problem. And then I'll just kind of wait on the other side and see what happens.
That's amazing.
Okay.
Delightfully evil.
I have a question about that.
What?
If I jumped on his back, would he still be light as a feather?
It would be light as a feather plus Maddie, or plus
Okay.
Hattie.
Okay, never
Okay.
mind.
So you light as a feather, and you make your way across. Be like, look, everyone, it's absolutely fine. I want everyone to give me a luck test who's crossing this ice. A luck check. I can never remember which is the right term. The roll under luck one. Except.
It's a luck check.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Okay. I was going to say, as long as you don't critically fail, you'll probably be all right.
Mama
But-
Purdy.
Mama Purdy. Actually, when you move across, the ice is like a foot thick, so you all feel pretty comfortable. But Mama Purdy, you lose your footing. And it's about the time you lose your footing, you realize that the ice is at a slight cant, kind of towards the giant chasm as you slowly start sliding towards a giant pit.
Oh, I
Oh,
did
no.
that wrong.
Can I roll a
on.
reflex to try and grab?
Please
you
do, yeah.
Oh, it won't work when we try it. I don't add a +6 to this, right?
No, not for reflex, I don't imagine.
Uh,
Hattie jumps towards Mama Purdy and misses.
Mama Purdy is gonna get out her big old knife and stab the ice to keep from sliding.
Fantastic.
I've got my light as a feather for I'm trying to find a way to roll 1d3.
Roll a d6 divided by 2.
Okay. I've got D's. I'll have that. So
3.
3 + 1 rounds, I can basically run on walls and stuff like that. So between being able to run on a wall and being super big and strong, can I run down, grab a Mama Purdy, and run back up?
Absolutely. So yeah, Mama Purdy, you stop your slipping down towards the hole by plunging your knife in. Then all of a sudden, Cletus comes over and helps you get back up. And you all
Hell
make it
no.
across this ice chasm. You're taken to it would have been a large cliff face. It's about 10 feet tall, but for half of you, you're standing. It's like at shoulder height.
Hmm.
And you can see this looks like what you're looking at over this cliff along the top of it. It looks like it's a larger room, and it actually looks like this was the Yeti's den. And inside of this Yeti's den, you actually see a halfling-sized Yeti.
Are there
I wouldn't
adoption
say.
papers anywhere?
I wouldn't
It's
say
an orphan
halfling-sized.
Yeti.
We'll say probably human-sized Yeti knocking around a person who is tucked up into a ball in the fetal position, like they, just like they were ball, kind of tossing them around. And every time they hit the ground or they get hit, there's like, oof, oh, oh. So it looks like this person is alive. It has now become a Yeti child's play toy.
I want to cast enlarge on the person.
Please cast.
Okay, I'm trying. Let me get my spell thing open.
Oh, I'm so hopeful.
24.
My gosh.
Wow.
Oh
man,
my
you're on
God.
fire.
He becomes tripled in size. He gets a +6 bonus, just like all of us. This NPC is now ready to yeet this Yeti's feet.
All of a sudden, this giant person rolls out. And it's
I pull up my chair.
Yeah.
Pull out my chair.
Oh my gosh, that's fantastic.
That's so good.
That's all this character is going to do is enlarge up to like 28th level. Like, I don't care. That's all I want to do.
It's this giant halfling woman kind of sprawls out.
She's a fulling now.
She's a falling woman. And the Yeti child screeches in terror. And looks around for its mother. But it can't find its mother anywhere, so it goes and it hides in the corner of the cave. The halfling woman sets up, looking at her hands, totally confused, and she looks over to see the group of you poking over this cliff face. Oh my gosh, did you all come to rescue me?
Yeah, man. And go beat that thing's ass. Get him.
I'm not gonna... Listen, it's just a child. Like...
It's a Yeti, man. They don't grow up into like things. They're gonna murder things. Just kill the damn thing.
I'm really not comfortable with... I just want to get out of here.
I
Oh, man.
spent... I casted enlarge on you.
And it
Am I still
worked.
big?
Yeet that Yeti.
It got the Yeti to leave me alone. Listen, you're all big. If you want to yeet a Yeti, get up here and yeet the Yeti yourselves.
So, am I still big?
Yeah.
I want to throw enlarged shuriken at it.
Oh my god!
Please do so.
It's like the size of its torso.
If he
Like
crit
3
fails, he
foot
adopts
wide
this thing.
ninja
If he crit fails, he adopts this
yes.
thing.
Yes, 100%. 100%. You better. Oh my god.
What are the odds?
About 5%?
Never been so happy to lose all my fleeting luck.
Ew, I'm so happy. Oh my god, I'm so happy.
Well, it's chasing a rabbit.
I'm happy, you guys.
I hate y'all so much.
Your new Yeti child.
Oh my god.
You're gonna have to teach it to be a normal person.
As
I am so happy.
We're gonna name him Keegan too.
as this
Oh my god.
throwing star lodges into the rock face above the Yeti, a large chunk of ice falls out and strikes the Yeti child in the head. The Yeti child reels for a second, sees stars, and then finally its eyes come back into focus. And the first things its eyes locks onto is large Cletus. And its little tiny Yeti voice, Mama?
It's such a good setup for that, Chuck. Good job.
And with that, we will call it for the night.
Incredible. Oh my god.
I couldn't have asked for more.
That was
Man.
fantastic.
That's
My
great.
god.
Gosh.
I just wanted to kill a child, you know? Why did I have to be punished for that?
It's just like the thing that amazes me is that
A rhetorical
you
question?
rolled 2 crit fails. Like I mean,
Yes.
technically the D die is not a crit
That's the
fail, but
thing.
it's 2.
Uh,
It is your destiny. This is your destiny. Oh, it's
You are
incredible.
meant to have a child.
That's
All
so
right.
incredible.
The Yeti.
You could
Will-
have just kept Keegan, but now you got rid of Keegan, and the universe
so
has.
It's
happy.
you've got to name this tiny Yeti Yeetus. It's got to be Cletus and
Oh
Yeetus.
my god.
That's
yes.
too good not to.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay, I'll concede to that.
Come along,
Yeah.
young Yeetus. We have adventuring to do.
Yeetus and Cletus causing crime.
Yeetus and Cletus beating fetus to the scene of the crime.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Oh no.
All right. That's
It's gonna be tough
fantastic.
to nurture this here Yeti.
It's
Oh
going
my
to be
God.
amazing. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, that's our wrapping place. Everyone go ahead and level up before next session.
Oh, I just leveled up in my heart already.
That's so good.
Yeah, I feel like a level 2 right now.
I
Yeah.
cannot believe that. Like I am in awe. I am in awe of that
Yes.
happening.
Absolutely wonderful. All right. Yeah, we're Defenders of Cobalt. We'll be back on Friday for our Evil 5th Ed campaign. And then Saturday, we'll be over on Free League Publishing. Ooh, I burped. Free League Publishing for our Forbidden Lands game. Sunday night, Jeff and Friendon and I will be over on Notorious DMG for some Shadowrun. And that's kind of Defenders of Cobalt this week. Next week is Christmas week, so I'm not sure what the fuck's going on. I think we had a game scheduled for Christmas, but I'm not getting any traction, so we probably won't have anything next, or on Christmas. But Wednesday, if everyone's still okay, we'll be playing Spectaculars,
Where Jeremy will probably take his revenge.
where Jeremy will probably take his revenge. Very true.
Am I that petty?
I hope so. I hope so.
Yes.
Suddenly, a 12-foot tall orphan comes with a ninja star.
All right, Friendon, what do you got going this week?
So basically drawing every day sometime between noon and 3 CST, usually for about 3-4 hours. And then I'm in a game with Jen, but I will leave that to Jen since I already had something to play.
Okay, so and that's twitch.tv/Friendon. Jeff, what do you guys got going this week?
Let's see. Saturday after we play Forbidden Lands, we're back on our channel, twitch.tv/The Lollygaggers. We're playing more of Those Dark Places, which is like industrial sci-fi horror. And then on Monday on Free League Games, excuse me, we're playing Vaesen. You can catch Chuck and Dan in that one. And Jeremy.
Yeah, who is
Not
still
for long for
alive.
Jeremy.
Alive.
I got him out of one game, so
Yeah, he did kill my character in one Monday game.
it's
Now
not
we
the one I
just-
thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Next time.
So Jen, what is this thing Friendon's talking about?
So tomorrow night on Goodman Games channel, we are going to be playing, I think it's at 9 Eastern time, I believe. We are playing X-Crawl Brooklyn, and it's the second episode in our series, which is going to be really, really fun. Additionally, on Friday, I'm also playing in a Lich game on Lich's channel for Girls' Night Out. It's home for the holidays, so we are each taking on a personification of somebody who's come home from the holidays, and I'm currently trying to find fake braces that I can wear. Like that's where I am right now in terms of what my character is.
Just super glue some unfolded paper clips to your teeth.
I think that's what it's gonna be at this point.
That's fantastic. All right, Jeremy, what do you got?
I don't even know anymore.
Children.
He's got a child. He knows that.
Yeah.
We'll be doing a new episode of Plutecast recording this Thursday. PLEWD. Pretty good times. And then, yeah, I'll be joining you guys for lots more fun in the week to come.
There we go. We're Defenders of Cobalt. You're on our channel, so follow, like, subscribe, do all that fun shit. Until we see you again, I guess this game here will be back in 2 weeks. Yeah, on Wednesday night. So yeah, until we see you again, start fires, do drugs, and wash your fucking hands. Deuces. Now I gotta find the splash screen so I can end it. There we go. Bye.